Selling art online versus selling art in a gallery. Now, this is probably one of the areas that I am most qualified to speak in, because being an artist for nearly 20 years, I've experienced both to the nth degree. So first of all, let's do the pluses and minuses, shall we, of selling online without a gallery. Well, first of all, you retain everything that you sell. If you know how to market, you know how to develop, you know how to do a sales process, man, you can do an amazing job with that, and you can make a lot of money doing it. That's the first thing. The second thing is you can also choose where you sell. So if you're more interested in selling in the United States or in Canada or Australia or Europe, then you can go to the various places on social media, Facebook being a great place to do it. And if you can build up an audience with these paintings, with your artwork, and you know how to engage people, you know how to talk, and you're willing to put in the time, you can do a phenomenal job. And you can really, really do well selling internationally as well. Some of the drawbacks to this, of course, are that you're responsible for everything that goes on within your business. So you're in charge of the marketing, you're in charge of the selling, you're in charge of the distribution, the packaging, making sure it gets there, making sure you use the right couriers, making sure your couriers do the job, and that they don't damage the artwork. You have a lot more responsibility on your shoulders, but you don't have the costs of the galleries, and that's what we're going to flip to now. The pluses and minuses of working with a gallery. Let's start with the minuses. The minuses of working with a gallery are that they are going to take 40% at least of anything that you sell unless otherwise stated. Now 40% is a lot of money for basically just sticking your artwork up on the wall, but they do have, you know, the hopefully at least they have the proven track record that they attract the right customers, they attract the right audience, and that they are going to sell your artwork. One thing that I would heavily discourage any artist from doing is pay to play. We did this several years ago where it cost £15 per entry for my artwork to be vetted, and there was a lot of really good artwork in this exhibition. Now, well, as it turned out, it was a bit of a fraud because, and this is the stuff that you learn as you go along, this is why I'm protecting you, because what happened was the majority of artwork wasn't chosen. The majority of artwork that was chosen was hand-picked, and it tends to be friends of the organization. Okay, so be very, very careful about anybody who asks you to do a pay-to-play. If they do, you need to know, have you got a proven track record of major sales, first and foremost? What is the likelihood that my artwork will get seen and put up in this exhibition? And can you guarantee me that I'm going to make back at least as much as what I've put out? If they can't do this, then I would say absolutely not. Stay away from it, unless it's a bigger organization that has a more reputable marketing plan of how they're going to put together their exhibition. So those are the first things. Secondly as well, if you're doing it online, it means you get to interact with the customers and your clients a little bit more on a one-to-one basis, versus if you're doing it obviously with the gallery, you're not going to have that interaction, because a lot of the time it's anonymous who's bought your painting. You never know, did they enjoy it, did they not enjoy it, did they want to buy from you again? You know, so you lose that relationship with your customer. You have a lot less control as well over a gallery, how they position your artwork, where they position your artwork. Something that looks phenomenal in the studio, that's beautifully well lit, everything like that, in the gallery may look absolute trash. And I've had that before. Our book in the Northern Light painting, which is bright and beautiful under the right lighting, was put in a dark and dingy corner, and it just did not do well at all. So I haven't done gallery exhibitions now in probably close to 10 years. I don't intend to do any anytime soon. For me personally, galleries, unless you are creating more of your own artwork, and by that I mean not doing custom orders. We'll talk about that a little bit more later on in another video. But if you're doing more of your own artwork that is specifically for galleries, and you know the gallery that you're going to be exhibiting in, then you know you can kind of adjust your artwork for that. If you know a particular gallery is dark and dimly lit, then you're going to want very, very bright pieces of art. Equally, if a gallery is really brightly lit, you can have some darker pieces of art. So you need to do your research on the gallery. There's a lot more work that goes into selecting a gallery and working with a gallery than just going ahead and doing it. So for me personally, I don't work with galleries. I don't want anything to do with galleries. Unless it's a private exhibition, I'm not interested, because I need to know that my artwork is going to be seen in the best light possible. And a gallery and the people that work there, more often than not, have no idea. They're just hanging paintings. Don't delude yourself about that. You know, you would like to think that they know something more oftentimes than not, they don't. So for me, galleries are out. They're far too expensive to exhibit with, and there's not enough return on my investment to make me want to go and do stuff with galleries. So I would always recommend do the work yourself, build it up yourself, put it out on your website, put it on social media, and build your own business that way. Keep control of your own assets. Like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend. I'll see you in the next video.